Most people don't realize that we're losing a generation to violence. Kids in this area are in danger every day, even going to school. I mean, literally thousands are being shot every year. Hundreds dying from gun violence. It's senseless. You can look in their eyes and see hopelessness. They don't believe they're going to live to see 21, 25. So they don't plan for a future. So violence is cool, because in their mind, they're going to be gone anyway. I realized they need somebody in the community besides the gang that believes in them. My mom brought me into Chicago when I was 2 weeks old, and we've been here ever since. 8 kids, 15 grandkids. I have my family all around me. 15 years ago. My daughter Aisha was 13. She had 9 friends, girls and boys, and I saw them running up and down the street, and I was like, what are they gonna do next? They're young people. They need stuff to keep them occupied. So when they're out in the community and they're around the kids that are in gangs, well, then they got the next thing. I knew they were at that stage, and I wanted to give them a safe place away from all that. So I had an epiphany. I went out there and I brought them into my house. Hey. Come on now. Good. They told me in those first few hours, you know, I'm failing in school, I need help. Or my dad's gone, or my mom's on drugs, or, you know. I'm like, I'm in shock. From there, I just started getting involved. I started sitting with them and listening. In the next couple of days, there were kids started knocking on my door that I didn't know. And they were saying, you Miss Diane? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, so-and-so said you could help me. I want to go back to school. And then the next day there were 5 and 6, and then they were saying I want to get out of the gang, and then homeless kids were at my door late at night, and I honestly didn't know what I was doing. I just wanted to do it. You weren't trying to find a job? What you was trying to do?
I could like get a job anytime.
Why you haven't though? You're 18 now, right?
Yeah.
So it's time.
Yeah, it's time right now.
I was worried about you there for a minute. Because there was too much going on. Seemed like you was angry about it too. But you good now. Yeah. So this is 119th Street. One of the most violent areas, well, I say the most violent area in our community. At first, they make you want to run. Like, nothing's gonna change. Just get out. Just go do something else. And then you go, no, if we leave, then what? I mean, I can't do everything, but I can do what I can do. When you live on a block with 10 houses and there's 5 or 6 who have lost people to gun violence, then it affects the whole neighborhood. And so I really wanted to help. Kids Off the Block, KOB, is an organization unto itself. During the school months, we provide after-school programming, which consists of the tutoring and the mentoring and workshops. And then in the summer months, violence heats up a lot. I saw a need, and there was a vacant lot across the street, so I turned it into a basketball court.
Good play, Marianne! Oh, he made it!
Nylon victory, there it is.
When the kids are playing basketball, nothing else matters. And that's just the truth. It's a powerful thing. It literally brings boys together who are in different gangs, who are in different cliques. They play on the court together, or they eat together, or they laugh together. So that's what it's there for. We estimated that over 3,000 young people have been impacted or come through the program. It became so many reasons to come to KLB instead of the game. So we became a force.
3, 2, 1. That's the end of the ball game.
When I hear that someone's been shot or killed, it drains you. I wanted to do something that would shock my community. Let the young people see they're losing their friends to violence. And that's how the memorial started. Those young people on those stones, somebody loved them. They belong to people. They're just not names. They were actually living life. And they're gone. It makes you think how fragile life is for all of us. There are 791 stones, and we still have 421 names there. Every one of them over there is under 24 years old. I've seen 2 gang members literally come to the memorial and go out and get a job and go back to school. Seriously, the next day. Today we're expanding. We actually have a space next door in the building, and we can get out of my house. The space isn't ready yet, but I know what it's going to look like, so I'm excited. Here will be our computer lab, computers and printers and desk. Here will be our music studio right in the middle, and over there on the side will be our clothing design program. They need lifetime career skills. And for us to be able to give them that, will take the power of the violence, the guns, the gangs, all of that out.
Miss Diane brought peace to the neighborhood. I used to get in trouble all the time. Probably would have getting into gangs and stuff, but Miss Diane taught me just to be myself, be a leader, not a follower.
If it wasn't for Miss Diane, I honestly wouldn't know where I'd be at. Because I've been through a lot. And she always been there for me.
Be careful out here.
Ms. Diane has done a lot for this community, from feeding, to clothing, to housing, to mentoring. Me, myself, I call her the big mama of this generation.
How you doing, Ma?
How are you?
What you're doing makes a difference in the community and each and every mother who lost their child.
She doesn't back off and give in easy. If she has an idea, she'll stop at nothing and make it happen, and that's what she does.
They were kind of rough around here before she started kids off the block. And she always looking out.
I don't think a kid should have to be worried that they can't walk their own street. A kid should be worried about his bubblegum wrapper. A 17-year-old should be worried about prom, graduating. African American youth are not the enemy. And it's people like myself who are out here who are fighting every day to change that perception. And we're gonna do it. And we might not have big money, corporations and all that, but never doubt people like us. Because we'll find a way, because we live it. Stop judging our young people. Give them the same opportunities that everybody else can. Because I guarantee you'll find some geniuses. Just give them the opportunity. My goal is for kids off the block to be in every city in this nation. And we're working on that. I've been doing this for 15 years. And I'm not stopping.